Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants in Manhattan. The gameplay trailer was unveiled to the entire world, and my hero and a half show was busting through the seams of my shorts in a big time thing of excitement, seeing how fucking awesome this is. I already knew that Platinum Games was going to deliver. That was the honest fucking truth. The last time I made a video going and talking about this, I was, without a doubt, fucking sure as shit convinced that they were going to be able to make a game that would make Ninja Turtle fans happy, and that's what I'm seeing here. We've got a game that is taking cues from the comic books. We're talking, we've got one of the head writers of the IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics right the fuck now, who's heading this project, spearheading this with his talent, so he's going to be writing this. They have an art style, not only cel-shaded, but looks like they were ripped from the pages of the comics of the artists who penned them and colored them and took them and applied it to the video game. They look so fucking awesome. The whole entire world was cel-shaded. This looks exactly the way that I would want to go and see it. I mean, I've seen plenty of games out there that will go and get a license, and they decide to go and put their spin on it. This looks like a faithful recreation of the source material of TMNT, which, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of those licenses that have always felt, besides like Batman, has always been done well by developers. Every so often you get a hiccup here and there, that shit happens. But this, it looks like it's gonna be fucking badass. You know, we don't have Konami attached to it anymore, and oh god, I won't even speak of fucking Reshelled. But granted, that was Ubisoft, but still, we had the greatness of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, and then Reshelled. Oh my god. But back to this trailer. So watching this, I was so fucking thrilled to see them going around and just beating the shit out of everything. You got to see each turtle going and doing their thing. You got to see Donatello with his bow staff. He's got the reach. He's able to go and hit enemies from a distance and shit and go and fuck them up because he's got the head meat. So he doesn't need to get all up close and personal. Get physical. No, he doesn't need to do that. He just goes thwap, 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 and goes and fucks them up. He's like Khalik. He's just gonna do his thing. Michelangelo, he doesn't have the raw power of, say, Raphael, for example, but he's going to be fast as shit and combo-centric, so he's gonna be like Maxi, I guess. Why I'm making the Soul Calibur references, I have no fucking clue. Don't question it whatsoever. But Michelangelo, the party dude, the character I'm going to pick probably every single time I play. Every so often I might go and pick Raphael because he's my second favorite. But still, Mikey, it's all about Mikey. I'm sorry, it just is. Ever since I was little, all the way up until being a full-grown ass man, I'm going to have him as my favorite turtle forever and ever and ever. Leonardo is supposed to be the well-rounded character of the entire group, which makes sense. He's supposed to be the leader. So he's got the medium range, he's got the medium damage, the medium speed. So Leo, dual wielding his fucking katanas, is going to be that character that if you can't make up your mind on which attribute you prefer over the others, well, guess what? No sacrifices are made. He's even across the board. Raph, though, motherfucking Raph, damn! Raph is a powerhouse. He's gonna be breaking bones, breaking faces, making snide and witty remarks afterwards, and putting motherfuckers in their place, but he's slow. So there's going to be that. I'm not talking short but slow, where it's like, oh wow, Raph, you might be a fucking idiot. And he's just like, nothing like that. Raph is just powerhouse and goes and fucks up. I like that they have the turtles with combined attacks. So they're able to come together and do all sorts of co-op moves, 4-player moves, tons of shit like that. It's super special skills, whatever the fuck you want to go and say. That's nice as hell. That's something that I think makes sense. I think if you're going to have all the turtles running around, I mean, it just makes sense. Now, thinking about this though, it brought me to one little issue that I have. One of the main things that I've always loved, forever and ever, about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, and I thought was a highlight of it, was being able to play with my friends. And that, without a doubt, makes those games even more fun. You get more attached to them, you get more involved in them, you just get more into them. Local co-op has not been confirmed. And we're talking about last gen and current gen releases for this game. But they have not confirmed it. Now, they have confirmed online co-op, so it's not as if, you know, it's non-existent. But I prefer having somebody sitting beside me and we just play through the game together. I'm a local co-op kind of guy. Couch co-op is the thing that I've just always enjoyed. It made me give a damn more about the game to do an online co-op. Will I enjoy online? Yes, I can definitely get into it, but I think that should be an option. There's no excuse at this point in this generation with the hardware and fucking power that they have at their fingertips to not be able to include such a feature. Maybe Platinum Games isn't well versed in being able to do something like that with the engine that they have available to them, so there might be some kind of issues with it. Maybe they can't create it just for one platform over the other because it would just take too much time out of their busy developing schedule, considering that they're making tons of shit, but just make it happen at some point. Shit, I would love to see it just released down the road if they could. You know, if it would get in the way, if it would delay the game, and I don't even want to think about delays because Mighty Number 9 just, ugh. But let's go back to the trailer again. So we had Shredder looking, well, shredded and badass. I'm talking really fucking evil. That's what I like about Shredder. Shredder sincerely looks scary. He looks like somebody that should be a final boss that will really turn you into turtle soup, and that's what he's going to be dining on tonight. He looks like he is a fucking destroyer of worlds. I love that about him. And in this, again, because they're adapting the comic books from IDW to this, we're getting the actual Shredder look that I think looks best. And it's just straight up fucking evil, samurai looking, just, I'm going to destroy you type look. That's aces. That's so fucking cool. Love that shit a whole bunch. So, they had a couple other characters show up. Bebop and Rocksteady showed up. That put a big smile on my face. We already know them as the goons who run around and they're always there, getting in the turtles' way, fucking them up. We have them in the new live-action movie that's coming out. But this was the true Bebop and Rocksteady that I know and love. You know, Rocksteady was big as shit and just was a big towering behemoth and will fucking wreck things. And when you saw him, yeah, he was doing just yet. I mean, there was no question, without a doubt, if he hits you, he's going to snap you in half. As a matter of fact, he's going to snap everything behind you in half because there's no chance that you're even going to be able to fucking live. Unless you are Heroes in Half Shell Turtle Power and you got the Secret of Ooze all up in your fucking pores and shit. But then, Bebop amused me even more because they gave him this big fucking chainsaw. I mean, it was gigantic. I had some kind of flashbacks of Lollipop Chainsaw, except for without all the hearts and sparkles, and it was just pure fucking just death that he had with him. And he's in there saying snarky shit. I'm just like, yes, all of this, hail to the king, baby. Minus the boomstick and the deadites. But then again, he could probably get a boomstick at some point. If Ash ever showed up, oh my god, Ash with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, right now, they have Batman with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you have not checked out the comic, you really should. They're doing a little mini-series crossover, and it's perfect. And it just made me think, I want a game of this. I want a game of this so much. I want to see Batman go and swoop him and be like, I think you need some help. And they're just like, fucking of course! So this works really well. And Killer Croc can totally show up in that world. I mean, he's in the comic, so it totally makes sense. Now, spoiler alert or something. It's not really spoiling anything. So, now, we've got this game coming out, and I want to see more. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There's another character, Armagon. Armagon showed up in this, and most people might not know who he is. They're like, is that motherfucker part of the Street Sharks? And they just decide to go and toss him in, because Street Sharks, you know, biker mice from Mars, Street Sharks. There was tons of different shows out there that kind of ripped off the premise of what Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was, but those ones I liked, and, you know, Street Sharks is the shit. I don't care what the fuck anybody says, but Armagon looks like he is part of that, but he shows up out of the water and he's just fucking huge, man! It's just fucking big as shit, and all those goddamn teeth, I'm just like, dude, just, nope. You know, I want to hear the Jaws theme whenever he shows up and he's just chomping fuckers to bits, but he showed up, and the last time I even had thought about him was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters on SNES and Sega Genesis. Oh, and on NES. But we should only focus on the Super Nintendo version because the other ones they're fucking butt fudge. Don't go near them at all unless you want to have a really bad time. Trust me, just stick to Tournament Fighters, that's all you need. Or the actual Super Smash Brothers one that they made. That one's also a good fighter. I like that. So, this is looking really good. I mean, cel-shaded graphics for this game to bring the comic book style to life. It looks like they have like a free roam mode put into the game because some of the achievements and trophies got leaked early. So if that's true, and this is a big open world city just like I was hoping for, but some of my fucking goddamn TMNT wishes are coming true! Yay, 2016's looking good. You know what? Just imagine, you can just jump down into the sewers, pop up whenever the hell you want after you're done going sewer surfing and all that shit, and beat down to Rat King or Leatherhead or some shit like that, and then he's all like, I'm running around the adventures of Bayou Billy now, fuck all of you guys. And I'm like, well, that game's impossible, so you'll definitely come back. And some people will get that reference, and some people will just be like, I don't know what that is. Is that like Crocodile Dundee? And then that's a reference that'll go over other... Too many fucking references. All I'm saying is, a big open world game. I'm gonna go and climb up all sorts of buildings, go on top, find secrets. I'm gonna go down dark alleys, beat the shit out of some kind of Foot Clan. I want Casey Jones to be an unlockable character. Please, please, please make Casey Jones part of this. You have to. Casey Jones is pinnacle. I'm sorry. You need to have him in it. We already know April O'Neil's going to be in the game because, I mean, fuck, they showed her in the trailer, and it just makes sense. They didn't show Splinter yet, but... I mean, it's fucking Master Splinter. Of course he's going to be in. They already confirmed that Krang's in it, so we need to have Casey Jones. He needs to be playable. Make that motherfucker unlockable if you need to. And I still vote for the Batman idea. Don't give a damn what anybody says. And, you know, you can put Venus in there if you want turtle titties. Because somebody out there is going to want to see heroes in half-bra turtle titties. So, go with that, and if that does not get a fucking chuckle out of somebody, fuck you, you have no funny bone in your body. That's all I can say about that, but legit. I'm excited for this, I'm stoked about it. I had to go and make a video talking about it, because I made a video just talking about the announcement. Just the sheer announcement, it was just like, oh my god! Yes! Yes! Platinum Games! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! This is a match made in pizza heaven! Pizza power! But man, I'm going to miss those Konami tunes that they made. Konami was making such good video game music back then, but hopefully we have really kick-ass music applied to this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles traditionally has good music in like a lot of their games, even the show. If you just stop and listen, it's kind of surprising. So this, I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping. Cross your fingers, you know, cross your toes, all two toes if you're a turtle, and all three fingers and shit. But hope that we can get local co-op at some point. Even if it's not at release, I just want to see it be a thing. You know, at least on current gen, at least. I'm just talking the bare mother minimum. I feel bad for Wii U because it gets no love. They're just like, so Wii U yet again gets no love and gets passed up, but I mean, Activision was like, here's Skylanders. What else? Nah, that was it. You just got supercharged. That's all. So that kind of blows in that sense, but at least it's coming to last gen and current gen, so I mean, that's kind of cool, right? It's coming to 4 platforms, so better than nothing. Hopefully a PC release too. I would like to see a PC release because they're always adding in cool shit. Maybe some unlockables like the comics to read. I would love for there to be like a limited edition that comes with an IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles omnibus. If you could have that, I'm telling you, you would get so many more people into the comic books because nobody realizes how good some of those stories are. Even if it's the black and white Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the more modern day shit, I don't care, just something like that, because anytime that people can get comic books in their hands, like a tangible book, that's all the better. If people are like, I wish there was a comic book store nearby, just buy graphic novels on Amazon. I tell people who do this shit all the time. That's where the fuck I get most of mine anyway. Single comics I get from the comic book store though, because, I mean, it's there, and, you know, why the fuck not? Family Attic, New Dimension Comics, those are like my, oh, and Ides. Can't forget Ides. Those are like my only options, but at least I got them, so that's something. We just need more video game stores. Getting off topic, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Platinum Games, Mutants in Manhattan, looks fucking awesome. I can't wait to go and play the shit out of this. Opinions and thoughts on this trailer? Looking forward to it. Any ideas that you want to see tossed into this? Any kind of weird fanfic that you want to go and share with us? Any kind of just want to talk about the movies? How about the cartoon show? I have enough Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle videos now. I should just make a playlist. I think that'd be a really good idea. Anyway, this is AlphaOmegaSin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck on.